So, good day class. So, for today, I will be discussing to you about Java basic operators. So, ano nga ba yung mga basic operators na ginagamit natin sa Java? Okay. So, in Java operators, operators are used to perform operations on variables and values. So, we have this example below where we use the additional operator to add two values. So, here we declare an integer x with the value of 100 plus 50. So, although the positive additional operator is often used to add together two values, like in the example above, it can also be used to add to add together a variable and a value, or a variable and another variable. So, in this example, we declared an integer with a variable sum with a value of 100 plus 50. And then, we declare again another variable sum2 with the value. So, ano nga ba yung value ng sum1? So, if we're going to add 100 plus 50, this will be sum1 will be 150, and then another value which is 250. In sum3, kukunin naman niya yung value ng sum2 natin, which is 400, plus yung value na naman ng 400 ay ng sum2 which is 400. So, that would be 800. Okay. We also had what we call the Java assignment operator. So, ang assignment operator is the equal sign. Okay. We use that to give assignment to a certain variable. Yan. So, halimbawa dito, we had this data type string with a variable name. And we will give a value of this variable name string amit. So, every time na may nakikita tayo na equal sign, ibig sabihin, we're already assigning a value to that certain variable. Okay. We also had what we call the primitive assignment. Okay. So, the equal sign is assigning for a value to a variable. So, we can assign a primitive variable using a literal or the result of an expression. So, in this example, we have this variable x with the value of 7. Okay. And then, kagaya din kanina from the first example, when we assign, so a value of an variable y will be the value of 7 plus 2. And a variable z will be the variable 7 multiplied by 9. We also had what we call the compound assignment operators, or yung mga ginagamit natin to shorthand. Okay. So, sometimes we need to modify the same variable value and reassign it to a same reference variable. So, Java will allows you to combine assignment and addition operators using a shorthand operator. For example, the preceding statement can be written as, okay, I plus is equal to 8 is the same as I is equal to I plus 8. Halimbawa, I have a value of I. The value of I, halimbawa, is 2. Yan. So, 2 plus 8 is equal to 10. O yan. Okay. 2 is equal to 2 plus 8 is equal to 10. So, the addition equal is called the addition assignment operator. So, pwede rin yan gamitin from negative equal, multiply equal, division equal, and then the modulus equal. Okay, these are the different assignment operators. If we're going to add, this is the equivalent. The subtract, j minus is equal to 10, or j is equal to j minus 10. Multiplication, k is equal to k times 2. Division, we have also the x is divided by 10, and then the remainder. So, ang remainder po natin is whatever kung ano yung sobra. Halimbawa, we had this 10 divided by 3, di ba? So, ano yung sobra doon sa dinivide natin will be the output. So, yung sobra niya is 1. So, the output of that modulus is 1. So, ang tawag po natin sa percentage is a modulus. Pero pagdating ng shorthand, we call that one as remainder assignment. Okay, these are the other shorthand operators. Okay, we had here an example. Int I is equal to 10. So, alam na natin na ang value ng I na to is 10. So, 10 plus 10 is equal to, so the output will be 20. Yan. So, eto naman, addition operator. So, yun na yung output natin. And then, magdideduct naman tayo. Okay, I minus 10 is equal to, so 10 minus 10 will be 0. And then, for our multiplication, 10 times 10 is 100. And then, division, 10 divided by 10 is 1. And for our remainder, 10 divided by 10 will be, wala naman siyang remainder, so that will be 0. So, wrong itong naging output dito. Kasi if we're going to, let's try to code that one para mas maintindihan. Kasi wrong yung output na nakalagay dyan sa aking module. So, I have here an int, let's create a data type integer I with the value of 10. Okay. So, I'm going to print natin I plus equal to 10. I minus equal to 10. I multiply, I divide, and I modulus. If I'm going to run that one, this will be 20, this will be 0, this will be 100, this will be 1, this will be 0. Ayan. So, wrong po yung output natin na nakalagay dito. So, this is 20, this is 10. Ay, tama pala. 20, 10, 110. Pero dito sa remainder natin, that will be 0. So, dito lang siya nagkamali sa ating remainder. Kasi wala naman tayong sobra. So, 10 divided by 10 is equal to 1. So, the remainder is 0. Okay. So, we had different types of Java operators. We had arithmetic operators. Of course, alam naman na natin what are those arithmetic operators. We had addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and then the modulus. We also had what we call the assignment operator. So, yun yung equal sign natin. We had the comparison operators when we're comparing two variables or two values. We had those logical operators with the use of the and or, and not, and the bitwise operator. Bitwise operator is all about the binaries. Okay, so the arithmetic operators. So the arithmetic operators are used in mathematical expression in the same way that they are used in algebra. So this is the table itself. So we assume that the variable A holds 10 and the B will be 20. So 10 plus 20 will give 30. 10 minus 20 will give negative 10. 10 times 20 will be 200. 20 divided by 10 is 2. 20 modulus 10 is 0. And then if we're going to use the increment, we're going to add 1. So B plus plus gives 21 and B negative negative gives 19. So, in doing that one, you can create something like this. You can create another variable. Halimbawa, z is equal to 20. Yan. So, these are the shorthand. Pero pwede ka pang gumawa dito ng another variable here, total, halimbawa, is equal to I plus z. Yan. So, pag i-output na lang natin yan, this will be, kunin natin yung variable name natin, Control C, ilagay na natin dito sa loob. Then, Control S, and then run. So, pag i-run na natin siya, automatic, we're already adding the value of I and Z. Likewise, if you want to divide or multiply or deduct and everything, so, always remember na itong mga variable natin, sila na yung maire-represent natin pag ginamit natin sila dito sa ating assignment operator. Same likewise, pag gusto mo siyang i-output, you're going to call the variable name. Sa halimbawa, gusto ko lang i-output si 10. Yan. Palitan ko lang ito, copy ko lang yung I doon, and then yun na lang yung ilagay ko dyan. You could also add a string. Yan. A string comprises of double quote. Okay. The total is and then you use the additional to concatenate the string and the variable. Okay. So, the value of I is so the total is negative 10. The value of I is 10. So, pwede ka rin gumawa dito ng additional. You can create a string. A is equal to semicolon. Pwede natin i-cut na lang ito. Yan, Control X, and then lagay natin dyan. Control V. So, pwede natin kunin na lang yung A na yan, and then yun na lang yung ilagay natin dyan. So, Control S natin will have the same output itself. Excuse me. Yan. Kasi ang kinol natin is the value, which is this one. Likewise, halimbawa ito, I will be creating this one, a new set of variable, so that since that is a string B, okay. And then, call ko yung value, yung variable na B, ilalagay ko siya beside here. Control D, Control C, Control V, Control S, and then run natin. Ayan. Nagkulang ako sa semicolon. Ayan. So, if I'm going to run that one, the total is 10, the value of I is 10. So, pareho lang din siya kanina nung nilagay natin here inside our print line, our system.out.print line, itong string na to. And actually, we can also make an arithmetic operator inside our system.out.print line. Yan, kung ayaw mo nang gamitan ng mga values na ganyan, pwede ka na dyan maglagay ng arithmetic operators. Control S, and then run. Yan. So, meron na siya. So, you could also add additional string. Sabihin mo dyan. Okay. The value, the sum is Control S. Yan, the sum is 10 plus 20. Oops, lagyan natin ng open and close parenthesis to consider that this one is a number. Ayan, the sum is 30. Kasi pag hindi natin siya nilagyan ng parenthesis, ibig sabihin that we're only concatenating them. Hindi namin ginamit yung additional operator. That's why we need to add a parenthesis para ma-separate natin yung string natin when we're adding or when we're doing something here inside our parenthesis. Halimbawa, nag-multiply ka, nag-divide ka, modulus, subtract, or anything. So, in Java, you need to be aware of the type of the result of a binary or two-argument arithmetic operator. If either operand is type of double, the other is converted to double. Otherwise, if other operand is a type of float, the other is converted to float. If other operand is a type of long, the other is converted to long. Both operands are converted also to type int. So, there's some instances na nangyayari na ganito. So, halimbawa, I have here a float j is equal to 13.2f. And then, kukunin natin si j. So, j plus I. Try natin na i-output ang integer tsaka ang float kung ano yung magiging output niya. Kung pwede nga ba natin silang pag-alin. Yan. So, ibig sabihin that we could also add our float and our integer. Yan. And sumasabay siya doon sa ating float. So, na-convert na siya into a float. Yan. So, modulus operator. Alam naman na natin na ang remainder, ang modulus operator. Yung shortcut natin or the shorthanding. So, na-try na rin natin yan kanina. Okay. So, in increment and decrement. Okay. So, kailangan tayong magbawas or magdagdag. So, let's try that one. So, halimbawa dito, gusto kong gawin ng plus diyan. And then, this one will be minus. So, if I'm going to output I and Z, try natin si I. Then, output din natin si J. Then, run. 20. Unexpected error. Bakit? Int I 10++. Required variable value error. Sabi niyang ganun. Kasi nakalagay dito NQ plus 55. Tama naman dito nakalagay A++. And then, in-output niya si P. P+. Dapat magdadagdag na siya. Ba't hindi pa siya nagdagdag? Or dito ko dadagdagan. Wait lang. Try natin. Dito daw. Plus. And then, J minus. Control S. Yun. So, ibig sabihin, dito ko kailangang dagdagan. Pero nung dinagdagan ko siya ng plus, hindi naman siya nagdagdag dun. I, plus. Hindi pwede. J minus. Control S. Normally kasi gumagana lang din naman kasi itong mga increment and decrement pag gumagamit na tayo ng mga loopings. So, I think kaya hindi siya masyado nagkakaroon ng effect. Magkakaroon lang yan talaga ng effect pag nandun na tayo talaga sa looping. Okay, we also had what we call the Java conditional or the relational operators. So, ibig sabihin, we're going to use a condition. So, normally, ang condition ginagamit yan if meron na tayong if statement. Yan. You can use if statement para masubukan natin if gumagana yung ating conditional operators. Okay. So, we had here an operator equal or the equality operator. So, i-check niya ngayon the value of both sides. Halimbawa here, is A is equal to B if the value of A is 10 and the value of B is 15. Of course, the output is false. So, not equal to operator. Ibig sabihin, kabaliktaran siya ng ating equal operator. Kung ang equal operator natin kanina is false, gagawin niya siyang not equal. So, ang A ba is not equal to B? Of course, that is true. Then we had what the greater than. Is A with the value of 10 greater than the value of 15? Of course, that is false. Less than. Is A with the value of 10 less than the value of 15? True. We also had what we call greater than or equal to. A is greater than equal to B? False. Less than or equal to. A with a value of 10 and less than equal to B with a value of 15. Of course, that is true. The outcome of these operations is a Boolean value. The relational operators are most frequently used in the expression that control the if statement and the various loop statement. So, any type in Java, including integers, floating point numbers, characters, and booleans, can be compared using the equality test and the inequality test. Notice that in Java, equality is denoted with two equal signs, not one. Kasi yung one equal sign natin, we call that one as assignment operator. And yung two equal signs naman natin is we're already testing the equality of both side inside our operators. So, kailangan muna natin intindihin kung ano ba yung conditional statements natin para magamit natin yung mga relational operators natin. Yan. So, eto yung mga relational operator natin. Yan. Yan. Equal, not equal, greater than, less than, greater than or equal, less than or equal to. So, ang ating namang conditional statement, ang paggamit natin ng if or if else. Yan. Pag ginamit natin yung if condition lang, ibig sabihin, we're only testing one. Pero pag gumamit na tayo ng if else, ibig sabihin, we're already testing the condition na may dalawa na siyang, may dalawa ng statement. Okay. We have here the if statement. In Java, the simplest statement you can use to make a decision is the if statement. It's the simplest form. Okay. As shown below, if the condition is true, then the statement is executed. If the condition is false, then the statement is bypassed. For example, I have here an example. If some variable is equal to 10, system out print line, the value is 10. Yan. So, halimbawa, lagyan natin ito ng value. Yung value ng variable natin will be, halimbawa, is 10. If 10 is equal to 10, output niya to. The value is 10. Pero halimbawa, ang value ng some variable natin, halimbawa, is 8. So, magiging false na siya. So, wala na siyang pupuntahan. Excuse me. We also had what we call the nested if block operator. A nested an if statement that is target of another if or else. In other terms, we can consider one or multiple if statement within one if block to check various conditions. For example, we have two variables and want to check particular condition for both. We can use nested if block. So we have here a value of A with the value of 10, a variable B with the value of 5. If A is equal to 10, if B is equal to 5, system dot out print line inside nested loop. Yan. So, ang magiging output neto is inside nested loop. So, meron din tayong tinatawag na if-else-if ladder. Dito naman, we had a lot of condition na pwede nating magamit. So, in the if statement, i-check na yung condition na to muna. If A is less than 100, pag false siya, hindi niya i-output, pupunta siya sa another else if. Is A equal to 100? Pag false pa din siya, it will again go to another else if. Is A greater than 100? Since this is true, eto na yung i-output niya. Variable is greater than 100. And actually, meron din itong default, yung else lang. Pag halimbawa, all those condition is true, yung else naman na, yung i-output niya. Mamaya, gawa tayo ng code niyan para mas maintindihan nyo. So, we also had what we call the shortcut logical operators. We had the AND and the OR. Ang AND, both conditions should be true to make it true, while the OR, if one condition is true and one condition is false, it is always true. So, we had here, if 2 is less than 3 and 3 is less than 4. Yeah. So, here, this is already true, and that is also true. So, the output of this will be both. And since we ginamit natin yung AND, the output is true. So, this is our truth table sa ating logical operator. If both condition is true, pag ginamit natin yung AND, it will be true. Pag ginamit natin yung OR, it is also be true. Pag ginamit natin yung bitwise operator, that will be false. And pag ginamit natin yung NOT operator, that is false. We also had, again here, true and false. So, if we had a true and false using AND, that will be false. If both condition, if one condition is true and the other is false, at ginamit natin yung OR, that will always be true. True and false, pagdating ng ating bitwise, that is true. True and false, pagdating ng NOT, that is also false. False and true. False and true, pagdating ng AND, that's still false. False or true, that will always be true. False, bitwise, true, that is true. False, NOT operator, false and true will always be true. False and false, of course, that is false. False or false, that is false. False, bitwise false, that is false. False and false on the NOT operator, that is true. So, this is our truth table. Yung NOT is kabaliktaran. Ibig sabihin, pag gumamit ka na ng true and true, pag ginamit mo na ng not true, of course, that is false. On the AND operator, both conditions should be true to make it true. Okay. I think this is the bitwise and I don't need to discuss the bitwise. Hindi na natin kailangan kasi masyadong mahaba yan. The value of zeros and ones na kasi yan. And I need to create a table for that. And pag nagkita na lang tayo, I'll just try to draw that one para mas maintindihan niyo. But for now, hindi ko na muna yan gagamitin. So, let's try to code para mas maintindihan natin yung paggamit natin ng mga if-else. Yan. So, let me create a variable A with the value of 10, and then the variable B with the value of 20. So, let's try to create a conditional statement. If condition, yeah. So, if A and if A is equal to B, system dot out that print line, ang i-output niya will be true. So, since isa lang yung condition natin, pag nirun natin ito, and makikita naman natin yung condition natin that is already false, wala po siyang i-output sa console natin. That's why kailangan natin gamitan, ba't yan nag-output yung else? Kailangan natin maglagay dito ng else statement para pag naging false, ay pag hindi siya yung value niya is A equal to B. So, that is already false. True yan. So, hahanapin niya ngayon kung saan siya pwedeng mag-output. So, the output will be false. Ayan. So, may output na tayo na false. Pwede rin natin gamitin yung less than or greater than is equal. False. Pwede din Control X. Run natin. True. Pwede din yung not equal. Control F. Okay, true. So, pwede rin tayong magdagdag dito ng another. Halimbawa, the use of n. Okay, is A equal to B. So, dito, this is already true. And dito, this is false. Pag gumagamit kasi tayo ng AND operator, both conditions should be true to make it true. So, since one of the condition is false and the other one is true, so this will be false. Ayan. Pero pag ang ginamit naman natin is the OR operator, nandito yung OR operator ko. Wait lang. Iba kasi itong language ng laptop ko. Ayan. Pag ginamit naman natin yung OR operator, if one condition is false and one condition is true, that will always be true. Okay. So, that's how we use our if-else statement. So, meron din tayo kanina. I think balikan natin yung paggamit natin kanina ng else if. Yan. Pag gagamitin din naman natin yung else if natin, cut ko muna tong else mo. So, else if, and then another condition dyan, open and then close. So, pwede na naman dyan, else if, and then open and close, and then close, and then paste. Control D. Hindi siya natang. Then else. So, test natin yung condition natin. Okay. Malagay tayo dyan ng N. Okay. Is A equal to B? A is equal to B. Is A greater than B? A is greater than B. Else, false. So, So we had here different condition. We want to test if a certain condition met. Okay. Is A not equal to B and A equal to B? So, check natin. Not equal to B. Yes, that is true. Is A is equal to B, that is false. So, hindi niya i-output yan. It will go to another condition. Is A equal to B? Since false pa din siya, it will go to another condition. Is A greater than B? Since false pa rin siya, it will automatically goes to our default, which is the false. So, if we're going to run that one, the output is false. Unless, yung condition natin dito sa una is true na siya, it will automatically stop on our true output. So, pag true na yung isang if condition natin, i-disregard na niya yan lahat. Halimbawa, ang true natin is ito. Balikan natin. Automatically, kung ito yung true natin, ito na rin yung i-output niya. So, I think that's end the discussion for today about those different operators. Okay? So, for your activity, okay, I want you to evaluate the following expression. So, gusto ko lang yung output neto. So, 13 divided by 4. Pwede kayong gumamit ng variable or you can directly put that in the system.out.print line. Okay. And then, this one also. Lagay nyo lang yung value niya dyan. And then, you need to output that one. Okay. Okay, that concludes our discussion for today. So, if you had any queries, any question or comment, you can message me in our Facebook group page or in our Facebook Messenger and ask me any question about this problem, especially na holiday na naman. Actually, almost every Wednesday na yating holiday natin. That's why I need to create some tutorials para makahabol tayo sa mga lessons. And I think that concludes for today. Thank you for watching and for listening, and have a nice day.